Hello everybody and welcome back to Cook with Zunsar. Today's recipe is this amazing moong dal kachori. They are mini kachoris, super easy and super faster to make. So let's go and make this recipe. To make this mini kachoris, we're gonna need obviously one pan, and in a pan we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Let it warm and spread all over the pan. Then also we're gonna add some mustard seeds. You can add also some cumin seeds if you desire. I only added mustard seeds. Then we're gonna add our moong dal. Our moong dal must be soaked overnight. I use around 1 cup of moong dal. So add the moong dal, then we're gonna add the spices. I added 1 teaspoon of chili powder, half a teaspoon of turmeric, then 1 teaspoon of coriander powder and half a teaspoon of cumin powder. So now we're gonna toss the pan and add also garlic paste. So I added around 1 teaspoon of garlic paste. After adding some garlic paste, we're going to season with some salt for taste and give a good mix of all this until all the masala gets nicely incorporated with the moong dal. Now we're gonna add also some water. So I added around half cup of water, and then we must mix nicely and then cover our moong dal. Just mix it nicely, cover the lid and cook until done. If needed more water, you can add little bit gradually to cook your moong dal. If you're new to the channel, hello, my name is Sarah and welcome to Cook with Zunsar. If you like our videos, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon so you get our new videos updates whenever I post. So the water is finished for our moong dal, and I'm checking if the moong dal is cooked. If it's not cooked, you just add little water and cook it until it gets soft. In this case, our moong dal now is soft and is done. So I added lemon juice of 1 lemon. Just add and give a good mix until nicely incorporated. You just have to mix it nicely until incorporated. Taste the salt just to rectify, and our moong dal filling is done, and you just have to keep in a bowl and let it cool. Now we're going to need a bowl, so we're gonna add 2 cups of flour, and also we're gonna add around 2 tablespoons of oil, and then give a good mix of this oil and flour until incorporated. Also add some salt for taste. Keep mixing nicely until our oil is incorporated with the flour, and then we're gonna add some water. It can be cold water. Just add the water gradually to make our soft dough. The dough must not be so dry, it must be like soft dough and not so soft, otherwise you won't be able to roll your kachoris. Once it's all mixed nicely, we must use our hand to knead the dough nicely and gets incorporated all over. Once it's incorporated, we're gonna need to add some oil to mix the dough nicely. So we can add around 1 tablespoon of oil and roll the dough nicely. So now our dough is kneaded nicely and is ready to roll it. Our masala is done also. It's cooled down. Now we're gonna roll our dough. Just take a small portion of the dough, and then with the flour on the surface, you just roll it as a chapati. So we must roll our dough thin, mustn't roll it so thick, and just roll it properly as a chapati, and then we're gonna make our kachori. I hope you're enjoying our Ramadan recipes. Do check the playlist in the description box or also in the channel, and you're gonna find amazing recipes for this Ramadan. So I finished roll my dough, and now we're gonna use a cup and cut the dough into little circles. You can also use a round cookie cutter to make the circles, but if you don't have, everybody got a cup in the house, just use the cup and cut into circles. So now our circles are done. Now we're gonna start to fill our moong dal in the circles. Now we're gonna make our moong dal kachori. So in the circle we're gonna add around 1 teaspoon of the mixture of the moong dal, and then we're gonna close it properly. Mustn't be any side of the kachori open, otherwise when we fry it's gonna blast. Do watch till the end so you can see how I store my moong dal kachoris in the freezer, because if you want to make it earlier and keep it in the freezer, you can also keep it this kachori. So I got the tips on the end of the video how to keep the kachori in the freezer. So one of our kachori is done, and let's make the rest of the kachoris, and then we're gonna show the procedure how to freeze this kachoris. So all our kachoris are done, and now to freeze them we need oil, and the oil must be warm. So we must put our kachoris in the warm oil and deep fry for 2 minutes. It mustn't get golden brown if you want to freeze it. So just fry it for 2 minutes, and then we must take it out on a paper towel, and then we let it cool and we can freeze them. To freeze our kachoris, we're gonna have to take them out like this white, and then we have to add on the paper towel to take the excess of the oil, and once it's cooled down you can freeze this. Don't freeze one on top of the other, just freeze them on a tray, and then when it's frozen you can add in a Tupperware one on top of the other. Now let's fry the others and we're gonna enjoy them. So the others, I'm not gonna freeze them, and I'm gonna fry until golden brown and nice in color. And then it's time to enjoy this kachoris with some chutney or with some ketchup. So our kachoris are golden brown now, and now it's time to serve them. Serve them warm with some ketchup, and I hope you like this recipe. If you like this recipe, don't forget to subscribe this channel. Hope you enjoyed this video, and see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching this video.